Good evening. It's Trisha behind the camera, unstoppablewarrior.com, helping you unlock your joy, your peace. Just unlock parts of yourself that you never knew you had or you lost along the way. So it's interesting because I am feeling extremely nostalgic and in my PJs, I guess. And just thinking, and I wanted to share with you this prayer pillow that my mom has made these little prayer pillows. It's something that's been keeping her busy. She'll be 85 next month. And it's been really hard as I've been going through flares of my fibromyalgia, not feeling up to hanging out with her. And I want to give her hope that things that she's doing can be like make a difference for somebody, right? So I was thinking this week, and I don't mean to sound, I don't know, I'm just sharing my heart. I was like, okay, this little pillow, like it's like the really size of my hand or whatever. And I was like, okay, if this pillow is beside me, kind of like a stuffed animal, sounds weird, what would I want it to say to someone to a loved one if I wanted to give it to them? So I hope that you guys can hear me okay. I guess we'll find out later. One of y'all just said that there's no audio, but anyways. So I decided, this is the first time I've taken one of her pillows and decided to do art on it. You know, I beat myself up a little bit because my handwriting might not be as beautiful as it needs to be. But I was thinking of, you know, when we feel alone or when we're going through sadness or we're going through anxiety, like what is something that we could put like right underneath our head, or we could take it with us in the car or whatever. So I love birds and things, so I decided to just do a very, very simple design on this, and I wanted just to talk to somebody, and I wanted to get your thoughts to see if you like it. Because if I tell my mom, like, to just, here's a piece of fabric, let me draw on it first, and then you sew it, she just likes to get busy. If you only knew how many prayer pillows that she has, and she loves praying over them and anointing them and stuff like that. But I just wanted to see if you like something like this. And, you know, I mean, I do other things, and I wanted to show you like something else that I've done. But do you think that this would be like a good Christmas present or something like that for somebody, that it gives a little piece of you with them? I would love to know your thoughts on that. And possibly what scriptures would be good. I'm just like, okay, you know, it's reminding me, rest in him. Just rest in him, Trish. So anyways, this is permanent marker. And so I have another one that is the same size, and they could be like little there. And what's cool about this one is it has actually like these designs in them. So if I wanted to, I could actually do art and do like a geometric pattern through it, and then do little scriptures. But I'm wondering if it's just cool just to keep it simple. I would love your advice. What do you think? Do you think that this is like a cool concept? You know, it's not like a hanging pillow. It's literally like a little pillow that you can like hold. Um, she made another one like this size for me. And it's just plain white. So I'm going to see what I don't know what's coming to me on there. Okay. So then I wanted to come on and show you what I've been doing. What I have been doing. All right. So I don't know. I just love helping women learn to start writing things about themselves. And even one of the ladies in my one of my warrior groups says, Trisha, I want to journal, but I don't know how to get started. So I think I'm going to actually start a journal writing course where you can become a part of it. And I really take it spiritually on rewriting some of your life story or writing the way back to you. So authentically, I'm processing what I don't want you just to write like, this is my journal of this. Not that there's anything wrong with it because it can unlock that, right? But I can tell you one thing that has helped me is just writing. You know, I mean, one of my girlfriends would say, you know, dear universe, but because that's just the way she processes her beliefs. Me, I would be like, dear God, you know, I really need some help right now because this is the way I'm feeling. So anyways, this is a journal, and it just came out so beautiful. And this is actually like 70-pound paper, and it's 110 pages. And I've done the back here, and I may keep that simple, or I actually might lay a black and white coloring print over top of it for the person who ends up buying it, that if they want to sit down with permanent markers and design the back of their own cover, that they can have that in partnership. So I wanted to show you this. This is a little piece of fabric that was left over from like a flower that had like come apart, but I was like, oh, I cannot throw it away. And then I decided to put the little smiley face in the middle of it. I was just like, oh, it just reminds me to smile. This is actually left over from some type of wedding invitation, and I cut that there. And this right here is fabric that I had, where I had done a canvas piece of mixed media, and luckily I had held on to the paper the fabric, and it gave me enough to do a heart. And then I was like, you know what? I really love like putting this angel on for just like the angel can be there for that person. So I just wanted to show that to you in case you have a loved one that you believe that would love it, or you want one for yourself. Because this is going to be one that you write in, but you'll put it on your bookshelf, or you'll always have it by your bed as a work of art because it'll stand. So anyways, let me show you the other one that I'm working on. Hoping the person who I'm made this for is not seeing it, but if she does, she does. This has been a very hard project. but all my love has gone into this one. So basically, this right here was a designed page that I had colored. And when it printed, it didn't print out the whole 8.5 by 11 the way I wanted it to. And I was like, okay. But I really, this person that I'm giving this to, I was like, I don't want to give her a small journal because I know how she writes. And so with hand, I actually started doing all this collaging by hand. And I just wanted to show you, like, these are little, like, rice paper. I think they're rice paper or very thin fabric. I don't know. Flowers. And then even the leaves were like very thin type of fabric. And she goes through fibromyalgia. And I had this purple butterfly that I had to put on there. And then I could have just left this empty, but I think because I was like praying over her and processing, I started doing all these little rhinestones all the way around. And the more I did it, the more it just was so pretty. I would love to know what you think about it. Anyways, I'm letting it dry and it is going to her a little bit later. Then what I did is, oh my goodness, I have to totally show you this. So somebody asked me, well, how did you do the bookmark? So what I did is I opened the book, okay, and I found the little gap in between there, and I used a skewer with really good glue, like E6000 or Gorilla Glue, and I put that down in there. And I had, what's crazy, y'all, is I only had one strand of this gold type ribbon, literally just one strand. This is all I have left over of it. Is that crazy or what? And so she loves butterflies. So I was like, okay, so that way when she writes in her book, if she wants to write, it's going to be able to go right there and hold that. That alone is like, I think I bought that for like $10 or whatever. And it's been in my jewelry case for the longest time. But it's so meant for her to, it's just so meant for her. So then here on the spine is actually washi tape. And then the back, I know she likes purple. So I did the back. I'm still going to be going around with some pieces. I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm putting on the edges yet. But anyways, I had this washi tape of Faith that I have not used. And it just came out so beautiful. Right now, I'm trying to decide between, and if you want to learn how to make this, I would love for you to tell me, Trisha. I'd love to learn how to make this for people in my life. It is well with my soul. I was thinking of either the beginning or the back to actually put the lyrics inside here, so that way she can just meditate on them. And then there's another song I want to put on there. But anyways, there's that one. And then where's my other one? This one is just so beautiful. I don't know who this one's going to go to, but I know it's purposely one of the women in my life is going to say, I need this for either me or I need this for my daughter or whatever. This is so beautiful. And I have not put in the spine yet of the ribbon that would hold in the middle. But up close, people wouldn't notice, but actually to do a little bit of embellishment on this leaf, this is actually little drops of fingernail polish. And so, Jerry, hi. The book space is awesome, especially because you live close to me. It is Artist Loft Sketchbook. And it's an acid-free 75-pound, 110 pages. And they'll have them on sale, unless they go way up on them. Right now you can get them for like $6.99 base price. They'll bounce anywhere between $4.99 and $6.99 depending. But good evening. Who said good evening, Trisha? Because it says Facebook user. So but I love it. This is just such a wonderful base. And it's okay if it doesn't have lines. Now, I have journals that have lines because I love lines. Usually I'm a little nerdy. I carry sometimes 2 or 3 journals with me. I will carry my journal that is possibly my Bible journal, and then I don't know. It's just who I am. I just work on journals all the time. So this one actually, and I hopefully like this right here, the red, this was old fingernail polish laying around. Kurt was like, okay, we're going to clean out our medicine cabinet. Hey, Deborah. And so when he did, I was like, wait a minute, I wonder if I could use that in my art, like little drops or whatever. And then this little word, shine, was a little rub-on transfer. And those are harder to find. What I'll do is I'll find the brand that I use, and then I'll put them in my Amazon shop for you to easily find it. The name of my Amazon shop, just so, because I have like stickers and things like that that are really like good lasting. Because, when you're going, let me type, go find your happy shop. Because, like when you are scouring the internet, you don't know exactly what product is the best. So, for example, you see this white, that's a white pen. That is Uniball Signo pen. It is my favorite go-to pen by far. You can water, Jerry. Yes, I have a couple. It looked like a spiral. Beautiful work. You're amazing. You can watercolor the background and write over the top. Absolutely. One of the women in my Freedom Warriors group does watercolor. And I am so excited about encouraging her to do her watercolors and then scan them. And then she can reuse them over and over with different sayings over the top of them for Christmas cards or whatever. So this is actually one of my coloring pages. It's not up right now. I know I keep saying it. It's just that my health has, like I've been in bed like 6 hours today in the middle of the day dealing with my pain. But I am so happy and grateful that I get to be with you guys and do my art. So I'll have a coloring, call it a coloring book, but really I purposely do the paper on thinner paper in Amazon so that way we can decoupage it and use it on various things. So And then these little rhinestones here actually came from the dollar store. And so I separated those out. These are little fabric flowers, and I need to get those in the, I can't remember if I got them at Hobby Lobby or if I got them somewhere else. So forgive me in my mind as I'm processing. Now, I will tell you, what has been a nice little secret, I think, is learning how to use washi tape. I did not really know the big love of washi tape, but now I do, because see how I put that around the corner, and then I was able to carry it to the middle. Now, when you were talking about, like, watercoloring, Jerry, or whatever, look what I did on the back. This one's a totally different vibe. It's not paper on the back. This is all acrylic. And I thought, dream, believe, achieve. And it just kind of came to me to do that, is to have an open heart. So I left that part intentionally open. And then that's my other fabric. And I loved it because it said live life. And my brand is Live Life, Create You. I got to change my domain name over there to my Facebook or to my YouTube channel. But I love Live Life, Create You, because I believe not that we create all of ourselves. I believe the Lord has given us free will to come to Him, and He'll meet us where we are. But He wants us to live, and He wants us to be grateful for the things that we have in our life right now. And I don't know, it just goes much. Oh, I'm glad I caught you too. Yes, go feed the grandchildren. Love to see you, honey. And love to know more art that you're doing. So my mission and ministry now, Jerry, is all helping women in chronic pain to live a life in freedom. The Lord has really stepped me into my calling, and it gets me out of bed and keeps me going every single day. So let me see if there was any more journals. I was just excited to show you the journals. I don't know if you guys saw the affirmation cards that I made, but like Deborah, I make little ones like this because that way they're not like expensive, and they're little to go in mails in the mailbox. But since we're chatting tonight, I thought I'd show these to you. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a little sale or something on them. But so these are little cards, or not little cards. These are little pieces of art. And Sweet Kurt cut all the wood for me in the wood shop. And I have these little easels that they can sit on. And anyways, these are all my these are all my cards. And I am really, I don't know, do you like them in an easel, or would you, or I could actually attach them on top with like a little ribbon, and then they could be like a little ornament. Should I give the option between easel and ornament? Good question. Look, I mean, every time I look at these, I'm like, this was not me. This is just like God just pouring into me. Start each day with a happy heart. Let me turn off that little caption so you can see them. Trying to get it where it doesn't. There we go. Aren't they pretty? I love doing these because like my shoulder has been in a lot of pain. And now we realize, oh, it's not shoulder pain. It's probably pinched neck. And Deborah, you, I think, had told me about the thing to research. And I was like, oh, no, I have pinched nerve or whatever. Well, you inspired me to go do the research on it. And I'm like, oh, my goodness. So I took a screenshot. I'm going to talk to my doctor about it. So thank you. But I love doing these cards. And I would love to actually teach women how to make these cards. Because, again, I think they're just beautiful. Instead of doing birthday cards or something like that, this is something that you could give to someone. And, oh, I love this one. Find your happiness and grow. Oh, I love all of them. Okay. I'm so glad I got to talk to y'all tonight. Thank you for visiting with me. And Deborah, don't forget, for those of y'all who are Freedom Warriors watching, don't forget we have the Sunday art project where we're doing Little Light of Hope, or it's going to be called Little Light of blank. You'll know what it is for you. I'm excited about us doing that project together and hanging out, and also just processing some of the things that we've learned about our thoughts and stuff this week. But I definitely feel inspired that I need to teach you guys how to do these. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. I will hang out. I love you. Love you, Deborah. Oh, I'm thinking about your daughter. Can you let me know how she's doing? Okay. All right. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll chat with you soon. And don't forget, if you battle with fibromyalgia or chronic pain, we want you to be a part of our sisterhood. Go to fibromyalgiawomenwarriors.com. And if there's ever anything that you see in art that you're interested in possibly getting from me, just message me, please. Okay. There are a lot of times that I give things away from the heart, and then I just pray that I can sell other things where the Lord blesses, my mission. All right. See y'all later. Bye.